Sponsored by your Oklahoma Ford dealers.
And welcome into sports, everybody. Caden McFarland alongside Big Al Jerkins here at Chapman Stadium. I said last night, the streak, Jenks and Union having combined to win the last 21 high school state championships, big school high school state championships here in Oklahoma. That streak now old enough to register to vote. So when it comes to an end, well, that's a momentous night. Owasso, Bill Blankenship, a man who started the Union dynasty, won 3 state titles at Union, comes to Owasso, and now less than a year later. Right. That streak is snapped, and Owasso's streak is snapped. First time in 43 years, the Rams are state champions.
And our good friend Don King reminded us that this is the 4th straight state championship for Bill Blankenship coach teams, because the last 2 years at Union he wins it. Okay. Then he goes to college. Then he goes to Arkansas, wins the state championship last year, and now wins his first one here in Owasso. So 3 different schools in the last 4 state championships for Bill Blankenship.
It was 1 versus 2. Union, the defending state champions. These two played a whale of a ball game back in September. Double overtime, 44-41. It was a little bit different tonight. Let's show you how it went down. Union Owasso.
Yeah, defense, are we ready? Hell yeah!
Huge crowd at Chapman Stadium tonight. A sellout on the Owasso side. Bill Blankenship facing his former team. He led Union to 3 state titles more than a decade ago. First quarter controlled by Blankenship's Rams. A series of short passes setting up the Bryce Cabrera touchdown on the opening drive. Owasso leads it 7-0. An Antoine Overton interception ending Union's second drive. And then it's another short touchdown run to start the second quarter. This time quarterback Will Caney makes it 14-0. A long touchdown by A.K. Wilson called back. He stepped out of bounds. But the Redskins would finally put together a scoring drive in the final minute of the half. Peyton Thompson buying time and hitting his tight end Lawrence Harris, gain of 29. Darius Boone finishing the drive with this. 14-7 Owasso at the half.
So as the third quarter begins, Owasso gets the football. They drive it right down. Keeney with a quarterback sneak from the 1. He goes in. It's 21-7 Owasso. But Union would not go away. In fact, after 2 personal foul penalties, they come right back and throw a deep pass for a touchdown. And so it's 21-14. But who would have thought it would remain that way? But it did. Both teams had chances to score again. They didn't do it, and the celebration began.
How about that celebration? Bill Blankenship.
No, I'm just thrilled, really excited for these guys. I'm really, for them to get to experience this is incredible.
I know it's hard to pick one key, but what would it be, do you think?
I don't know, man. Just tough play all the way through, resilient defense. They got close, and we were able to keep them out a couple of times, and then we just made that last drive, even though we didn't score, was huge.
Well, what do you think, my man?
I'm excited. My voice is gone. I mean, the emotions are running wild. Don't know whether to cry or smile. I mean, it's wild. 43 years has been too long.
43 years has been too long. That is saying it well. We'll show you the celebration. Bill Blankenship on the sideline right after the ball game. We'll have that coming up, as well as the 6A-I is going to have that for us. Bixby and Booker T coming back right after this. The celebration as the clock hits 0 tonight. Bill Blankenship back in Oklahoma high school football coaching, and once again a state champion. Owasso dethrones Union 21-14 for the first time in 43 years. The Rams are state champions for the first time in 22 years. Neither Jenks or Union, the big school state champion in the state of Oklahoma. We're going to send it back to the studio. Ruben Diaz has our Class 6A2 final highlights. Booker T and Bixby. Ruben?